versus today, and the great job that Josh Sisk and his crew have done over there to really bring a lot of wildlife, and endangered species back to life, you might say. So.
I mean, it's really cool. They said in 2008 they're good to go. They're thriving. They're doing what they need to do, and that's been we're gone over 15 years now.
Right.
So that's really cool to look back and see the efforts that were made, and that actually made a real difference.
Yeah, and again, condor is not the only species where that's worked. So hopefully.
Well, that's the only one I got the facts for, so I won't.
Yeah.
Cool the facts.
That's great. That's great. Hey, I found my ringling poem. So this is the one I said I dashed off
from animal to animal, kind of.
Last time I got the wrong one queued up, so hopefully I got it right this time. So.
Okay, well, I'm excited to hear a Gary original. Let's get it.
Well, anytime you have that big of a lead up, it's always worse than you think, right?
No.
So here you go. Anyway, so the Ringling Brothers Circus is back, and people are really loving it. It's nice to see clowns and ringleaders, aside from those in government. Yeah, you got that right. So the government's going to shut down tonight, I hear. Okay, so we could maybe kind of call it a circus that goes on over there. But anyway, Ringling Brothers are back and they're touring. We had a story a little bit earlier. They're down in Louisiana as one of their first stops down there. But all the animals, the elephants, the tigers, and all that sort of thing, those are all gone. So it's acrobat acts and clowns and things like that. Hence the reference. But anyway, there you go. That was the one I dashed off in 5 minutes. All right, take a look at First Alert forecast here from our Skyview camera, and we're looking down at the corner of State Road 933 and Door Road, just outside of our station here at WNDU. You see the traffic moving? It's still a little foggy, but at least you can see the intersection, so we've got that going for us. Before, you couldn't see any of that. So the fog will lift over in Michigan City. Look how beautiful it's been all morning. They had a gorgeous sunrise over there, and it's just beautiful. You wouldn't know. You can kind of see down in the valleys and stuff. There's some fog there from the Blue Chip Casino, but it is warming up now. 57 degrees. The winds are still calm there. And as we go up along the lakeshore a little further up in St. Joe, there's a lot of boat traffic out this morning. Now, hopefully they don't get too far offshore and get disoriented in that fog, because there are spots where it's basically zero visibility. But in St. Joseph right now, it's 56 degrees. There's a light southeast wind at 5 miles an hour, so there's very little in the way of any wave action or problems there. So it's a nice day to be on the lake. Satellite radar combination, you can see this big system up to the north of us. It will stay there. It's not coming. We're very much protected by a big ridge of high pressure that's up there to our northeast. These are the visibilities we were talking about. Now, I've seen a couple of the zeros come off the board. I think earlier Knox was 0, Francisville was 0, but you can still see a lot of very dense fog here. There is a dense fog advisory in effect for us until 10 o'clock, and it will take probably that long to burn some of this fog off. Once it does, though, we will have a beautiful day. It'll be nice and bright, sunny outside, and high near 80 degrees today. So you can see our current conditions with temperatures generally in the mid to low 50s. A few that are higher than that over in Chicago right now with sunny skies at 61. They have not had the problem with fog that we have. Notre Dame taking on number 17 Duke tonight. That's a night game, 7:30, being played out in Durham, North Carolina. The weather will be just fantastic, 71 degrees. I'll call it partly cloudy skies, sometimes mostly cloudy. But a north wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Temperature will drop to about 64 by the end of the game. So weather definitely not a factor tonight. We'll see if that loss to Ohio State last week is a factor. Hopefully they can recover from that. How about the heat out in Nebraska? This is in Lincoln, Nebraska. Michigan goes out there and ranked number 2, playing the Cornhuskers. It'll be 90 degrees at game time, and they could get up to about 96 during the middle of that. The game kicks off at 3:30 this afternoon out in Lincoln. Michigan State plays at Iowa. The Spartans are looking for a victory. They're 2-2. It's 85 degrees at kickoff. This will be at 7:30 at night. So again, out in the middle plain states in Iowa and Nebraska, temperatures very, very warm. It'll drop about 10 degrees by the end of the game there. Indiana plays at Maryland out on the East Coast. It'll be cloudy weather there, 70 degrees at game time, which is at 3:30 this afternoon. Temperature may be dropping a degree, but not much out there. Illinois at Purdue. That's at West Lafayette. They're playing at Ross-Ade Stadium. 82 degrees down there. Sunny skies, should be fine. They've had problems with fog this morning too, but it'll all be gone by 3:30 when that one kicks off. And then finally, we always have to get Felicia's alma mater in here. Number 6 Penn State goes to play at Northwestern. This is in Evanston, and that will be a noon kickoff today. So it'll be about 71 degrees when they tee it up. Probably rising to the mid-70s, but a nice day over in the Chicago area. Take a look one more time here at satellite radar. You can see all this cloud cover staying to our north. This is that ridge of high pressure that I was talking about that's protecting us. And as we take a quick look here at our 10-day forecast, we'll see that today's high about 78 degrees. You wouldn't know that this morning after all that dense fog, but it will burn off. It'll become a very nice day. And the same thing for tomorrow. After a bout of early morning fog that's likely in many places, we'll see sunny skies and a high of 80. We continue above normal all the way through Wednesday with highs in the low to possibly even mid 80s. But after Thursday, a cold front moves through, and that will be some of the coolest air of the season. Highs on Sunday.